Shedeur Sanders' draft tribute to father Coach Prime was nearly sabotaged. Admits key member, "It's been a while since the 2025 draft wrapped up, and people are still talking about the Sanders brothers. Playing qualities and the Deion Sanders influence aside, we know the Sanders boys got some serious drip on them, too. They know how to dress to the nines and make a statement." Shedeur Sanders was, as expected, on point with his style and his legendary branding. If you looked at him, you wouldn't be able to read the tension he was battling inside. But here's the thing. That outfit almost didn't happen. Shedeur Sanders put some effort into his look for night one. Because until then, the idea of him going as a round one pick didn't seem impossible. He chose an all-black look, with a dapper leather jacket and a jaw-dropping necklace that read legendary. His outfit was designed by Indica Jordan, a fashion designer based in Dallas. Shedeur Sanders was a huge client for her, and funnily enough, she almost missed the call, literally. She explained in a video that it was her daughter who answered her phone when Shedeur called. "I hurry up and hung up the phone, since the number was unknown." Thankfully, Shedeur persisted and informed her via a text that he was trying to reach out to her. Also, turns out that the QB, even with all that football genius in him, knows about what clothes would suit him best. Jordan said, "He was letting me know that he wanted to do the idea that he had. That how he wanted to remake his dad's outfit that he wore on draft day, bomber jacket with the leather pants." In the buzz ahead of the draft, Deion Sanders' iconic outfit went viral, too. But we completely scratched it, and we went with something that was more tailored to him, Shedeur, Jordan added. Coach Prime's persona was evident in everything he wore at the 1989 draft. The black and white tracksuit, dark shades, and stacks of gold chains spoke volumes about who Deion Sanders was. Shedeur chose to go with a minimal look, but not without tipping a hat to his father's iconic outfit. Against his black outfit, his legendary necklace, a nod to his dad's blingy vibe. The designer's acquaintance with the Sanders clan goes a little further back. Jordan's first client was Deion Sanders himself. Deion Sanders' Super Bowl look hit a major obstacle. Jordan was also behind Coach Prime's NFL honors look. He attended the event with Shedeur and Deion Sanders Jr., dressed in his signature blacks. However, you know you're in hot soup if you mess up with Coach Prime. Jordan hit a snag while creating Sanders' outfit, and also didn't have much time to fix it. "On the last day of doing the alterations, I misinterpreted what Coach Prime wanted me to do on his pants. He called me and he was asking me, 'What did I do to the pants?'" she said. Acknowledging her mistake, Jordan quickly worked to make sure Sanders' look had a shot at being completed. After speaking with Deion Sanders Jr., she rushed back to work. "I made it there at 7 a.m. to alter those pants." Thankfully, Jordan's second attempt at Coach Prime's outfit turned out to be better than what both of them expected. He loved them. He said that they were better than how they were before, she said. Coach Prime's complete look consisted of a suave black suit with a white shirt peeking at the neck and his signature black sunglasses. Shedeur, too, was dressed in all black, but topped it off with some signature bling. Jordan also joked about Shedeur's draft night. "I was so confused as to why they kept showing him so much, and for his name not to get called." As fate would have it, the Sanders prodigy would have to wait for almost 2 more days to finally hear his name. But the draft is past now, as he formally begins his chapter with the Cleveland Browns. One thing is clear, whether it's on the field or the red carpet, Shedeur Sanders' game will always hit the mark. Travis Hunter's mom shares faithful project and strong message after Jags WR's wholesome interaction went viral. Jaguars pick and this year's number 2 overall, Travis Hunter, is already winning hearts off the field. And much of that credit goes to his mother, Ferrante Edmonds, who raised him that way. Ferrante has never shied away from sharing the challenges her family faced and the strength they found through them. "We went through our tests and our trials for a purpose. Had we not gone through what we went through, how strong would he actually be?" she told ESPN. Edmonds is someone who has always relied on faith and belief to guide her through life's toughest moments. She has often been part of organizations that reflect the values she lives by, faith and belief. So, it comes as no surprise that Ferrante continues working with causes that align deeply with her principles. Most recently, she took the stage as a guest speaker for Sisters for Life, a Christian nonprofit dedicated to saving preborn babies, restoring families, and guiding teens and young adults. Edmonds shared the moment on her Instagram story on Tuesday. Ferrante even gave a peek into the moment on her latest Instagram post. She shared a video from the event, writing, "God met us at the Sisters for Life _KY conference. I was one of the guest speakers. God showed out. I gained some sisters. Won't he do it?" This isn't the first time Ferrante has opened up about her deep faith. She regularly shares heartfelt messages on Instagram, keeping her followers connected to her spiritual journey. Just a few hours before Travis was set to enter the draft, Ferrante took to Facebook to express her emotions. "Tonight, I need to sit in the presence of every prayer I ever prayed for my son. I remember the scraped knees, the late-night practices, the dreams that felt too big for the room. But I always knew God had the final say," she wrote. "Tomorrow, my baby walks into the NFL, not just as an athlete, but as a man of purpose. Draft day ain't luck, it's legacy. I didn't just raise a player. I raised a king. Let the world watch what God already wrote." Read Ferrante's message. Well, safe to say, Ferrante's belief in her son's purpose is evident in the way he carries himself both on and off the field. This was made clear when Travis' wholesome interaction went viral. Travis Hunter's heartwarming moment captures fans' attention. An unassuming mother, Sandy Hawkins Combs, was on a flight back from Denver when she crossed paths with Jaguars rookie wide receiver Travis Hunter. Hawkins decided to share her interaction with Hunter on Facebook, and it quickly went viral. The 21-year-old had already left quite an impression with his politeness before Sandy figured out who he was. "I had the most wonderful flight home from Denver. I met the nicest young man who sat next to me," Hawkins wrote in her Facebook post. She shared that Hunter helped her with her bags and tray and greeted her with "yes ma'am" and "no ma'am." Praising the Jaguars rookie, Combs wrote, "Anyone would be proud to have him as a son or grandson, so polite." It wasn't until other passengers started approaching Travis, congratulating him, that Sandy realized the person sitting next to her was someone pretty special. Curiosity got the best of her, and she turned to Hunter, asking, "Who am I sitting next to?" After spotting the Jaguars logo on his pants, she smiled and joked, "Are you an athlete?" That's when she learned she had been sitting next to none other than the Jaguars' newest star. When Combs got home, she told her sons she wanted a Jaguars jersey. Just like that, Travis Hunter earned himself a new fan without even playing his first NFL game. "He's so humble and down to earth. I would have never guessed he was a professional athlete," she wrote in her Facebook post. And she didn't stop there. With a message for the Jaguars, Combs added, "Jacksonville Jags, you did good. I will be buying tickets." Honestly, raised with faith and humility by his mother, it's no wonder Travis Hunter is already winning hearts on and off the field. She shared that Hunter helped her with her bags and tray and greeted her with "yes ma'am" and "no ma'am." Praising the Jaguars rookie, Combs wrote, "Anyone would be proud to have him as a son or grandson, so polite." It wasn't until other passengers started approaching Travis, congratulating him, that Sandy realized the person sitting next to her was someone pretty special. Curiosity got the best of her, and she turned to Hunter, asking, "Who am I sitting next to?" After spotting the Jaguars logo on his pants, she smiled and joked, "Are you an athlete?" That's when she learned she had been sitting next to none other than the Jaguars' newest star. When Combs got home, she told her sons she wanted a Jaguars jersey. Just like that, Travis Hunter earned himself a new fan without even playing his first NFL game. "He's so humble and down to earth. I would have never guessed he was a professional athlete," she wrote in her Facebook post. And she didn't stop there. With a message for the Jaguars, Combs added, "Jacksonville Jags, you did good. I will be buying tickets." Honestly, raised with faith and humility by his mother, it's no wonder Travis Hunter is already winning hearts on and off the field.